I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you. With your permission, Mr. Chairperson.
Yes, ma'am. You have the floor.
Thank you. But first of all, let me say thank you to Senator Peter Alan Cayetano, to Senator Drilon, and to Senator Escudero, whom I have jumped over in our queue because I am sick. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak earlier than scheduled. First of all, Mr. Chair, I would like to enter for the record only certain of my reservations and just general comments on constitutional law involved in this case. Oh, there you are. Let me take a good look at you. Kasi naging RTC judge kasi ako eh. Batang-bata lang ako. At ang unang tinuro sa amin ay, ang unang katungkulan ng isang hukom ay pag-aralan niya ang pagmumukha ng testigo. Observe the demeanor of the witness. Now that I have observed your demeanor, I more or less know what things would make you quarrel with your husband. Mr. Chairman, I have certain reservations for the record. Number one, right against self-incrimination. The Philippine and U.S. constitutions have different versions, with the result that the right against self-incrimination is more lenient in our country. The U.S. Constitution Amendment 5 provides, quote, "No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself." Notice that in the United States, and therefore in American jurisprudence, picked up sometimes by our Supreme Court, the right against self-incrimination applies only in a criminal case. This is not a criminal case, this is an administrative case. Therefore, ordinarily, if we were in America, there would be no right against self-incrimination. But it's not the time to re-examine this constitutional concept. By comparison, the Philippine Constitution in the Bill of Rights, which you know as Article 3, Section 17 provides, quote, "No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself without any qualification." Kaya, mas malawak ang right against self-incrimination ni Mrs. Napoles na akusado. Sa Pilipinas, nang sa Amerika, maswerte ka, hindi ka binista sa Amerika. In addition, the Philippine Constitution provides in Article 6 concerning the Legislative Department, Section 21, referring to inquiries in aid of legislation, both the right of persons appearing in or affected by such inquiries shall be respected. Constitutional right na igagalang kita bilang akusado. I will not bully you. I will not attempt to outshout you. So I hope you'll show me the same courtesy by telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I remind you, Mrs. Witness, pwede ka magtanggi sa pagsagot ng maski anong tanong na makababaon sa iyo o makasangkot sa iyo sa isang krimen. Karapatan mo yan. Pero wala kang karapatan magsabi ng sinungaling. Pag nagsinungaling ka, lagot ka. Kaya kaiba yung ayaw kong magsagot dahil baka lalo akong mabaon dyan sa krimen na yan. At iba rin yung magsinungaling ka sa harap ng isang senador. Nagsumpa ka eh. The Supreme Court has ruled, quote, "The right of the accused against self-incrimination is extended to respondent in administrative investigation." This is an administrative... What is so funny over there? I've just finished talking about respect for me as for my other senators. This is an institutional hearing.
I'm sorry.
You should be. The right of the accused against self-incrimination is extended to respondent in administrative investigations that partake of the nature of or are analogous to criminal proceedings. This is the latest case, Standard Chartered Bank versus Senate Committee on Banks, 2007. Kaya, walang duda na may right ka against self-incrimination maski hindi ito criminal case. This right may be invoked by resource persons only when the incriminating question is being asked. The consolation is that when this right is abused, such issue may be presented before the court. Kung ayaw mo ng ruling namin, mamaya pag sinabi mong ayaw ko magsagot dahil baka masangkot ako, at sa tingin ko hindi ka masasangkot ng pagtatanong ko, at sabihin mong ayaw ko, mag-aapila ko sa chair ng committee o kaya magre-recess kami. Pero hindi ikaw ang magdedesisyon. Kung masasangkot ka, hindi kami. At kung hindi ka kontento sa ginagawa namin, pwede kang pumunta sa Korte de Justicia. The question whether testimony is privileged is determined by the court. Nang wala ako dito, sari-saring insultong inabot ko. Dahil yung tao na kasapi ng Senado, hindi man lang college graduate, hindi abogado, kailanman hindi nag-practice kung ano nung pinagsasabi na may kapangyarihan itong Senate Committee na magbigay ng immunity. Mali! 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 Tapos akong insultuhin niya. Sistema ang pinag-uusapan natin, manginsulto personal kagad para masaktan ako. Ano klaseng assembly ito? Now we are bound by the canons of civility and decency. The first rule in debate 101 is stick to the principles involved. Stick to the issues. Do not go into personalities. Kagad ang sagot niya sa akin ay tungkol sa personalidad ko. The question whether testimony is privileged is determined by the court. At least it is not enough for the witness to say that the answer will incriminate him as he is not the sole judge of his liability. Arnold versus Nazareno, 1950. That is my first reservation about the right against self-incrimination. The second reservation, the meaning of self-incrimination. Hindi naman pwede, Mrs. Napoles, na lahat na lang tatanggihan mo at sabihin mo, baka masangkot ako. May mga regulasyon yan eh. To apply the privilege against self-incrimination, this is the standard, the test, the guideline. We ask whether the claimant is confronted by substantial and real, and not merely trifling or imaginary hazards of incrimination. Kailangan totoong masasangkot nga siya. Hindi natatakutin lang tayo na lahat yan masasangkot mo. Whether the accused, the most guilty, is highly factual in nature. And let me give you an example. Said the court, we cannot compel the witness or accused to furnish the specimen of her handwriting on the ground that writing is not a purely mechanical act because it requires the application of intelligence and attention. Marcelo V. Sandiganbay, 1999. Kaya ang hindi lang namin napilit sa iyo ay yung kailangan gamitin mong utak mo, ang pag-iisip mo. Yan, protektado ka dyan ng batas. Pero kung halimbawa, sabihin namin, dalhin mo dito ang isang ebidensya, dadalhin mo yan. Dahil kailangan na gamitin mong utak mo, ang pag-iisip mo. And last reservation, you may have no right to public attorney. Who is the public attorney here? I am not entirely sure that under the Constitution, the accused Mrs. Napoles has a right to counsel. The Constitution in the Bill of Rights, Article 3, Section 12, Paragraph 1, protects any person under investigation for the commission of an offense. That's actually custodial investigation when there's a crime committed and the police pick up a suspect. Our Constitution provides that, quote, if the person cannot afford the services of counsel, he must be provided with one. But, Mrs. Napoles, from what we have heard about you in the media, you can certainly afford the services of counsel. You yourself have chosen not to be accompanied by counsel. Ikaw namili eh. Ayaw mo. Only 3 days ago, your counsel in the Plunder case resigned and you knew you would not have a lawyer today. You have another counsel for the case of serious illegal detention, but you refused to bring him here. Kaya kagustuhan mo na lang talaga na wala kang abogado para magamit mong rason na naghahanap ka pa. At hindi dapat nabigyan ka namin ng libre na galing sa Public Attorney's Office. Dahil sa batas, yung Public Attorney's Office ay para lang sa mga mahirap na hindi makabayad ng abogado kasi mahal ang abogado eh. So I have my reservations. Ngayon, pagtatanong. When Mr. Ben-Hur Luy testified here in the Senate, he identified 3 senators as tanda, sexy, pogi. Question, is Senator Enrile tanda? Answer.
Hindi ko po alam.
ganito na lang, lagay na lang natin ito. Pag akala mo right against self-incrimination, sabihin mo na lang, right against self-incrimination. Maulit mo ba yan? Baka masangkot ako, right against self-incrimination. Kasi kaiba yung, hindi ko po alam sa I might incriminate myself. So if you're invoking the right, kung gusto mong karapatan mo sa ilalim ng saligang batas, pakisagot lang sa akin, right against self-incrimination. Oh, si Senator yun bang tanda?
I incrimination.
Right. Kaya, ayaw mo na masangkot ka kung magsagot ka man. Hindi sa hindi mo alam. May alam ka, pero ayaw mo ipahiwatig sa amin. Maaring, tatingin mo, hindi ka nga masangkot. Pero, hindi kami ang hukom mo. Ang hukom natin, in fact, our jury, under the American system, kaibang hukom. The hukom or the judge makes only rulings on law. The jury finds out the facts. So our jury is the entire Filipino public watching nationwide television, telecast live. Kaya ano kayang isipin ng publiko pag ganyan kang sagot mo? I invoke my right against self-incrimination. Una, that you will incriminate yourself if you answer the question. Parang inaamin mo, oo nga, alam ko. Kilala ko yung Enrile na yan. Ganon ang magiging kalalabasan ng pagtatanong mong yan eh. Anong pagsasagot mong yan eh. Inaamin mo na kakilala mo siya. Dahil hindi mo naman sinabing, hindi ko siya kakilala o hindi ko alam. Kung hindi, I invoke my right against self-incrimination. Kaya, tama lang na malaman ng publiko na may tinatago ka. In American jurisprudence, Mr. Chair, when the witness in a criminal proceeding invokes the right against self-incrimination, no consequence flows from it. The judge is not allowed to hold it against the witness or to hold it in favor of the witness. The judge is supposed to be neutral. But in our case, it is different because our right against self-incrimination applies to all manner of cases. So, we of course draw the natural conclusions. Pareho rin ng mga iniisip ngayon ng nanonood sa atin sa TV. Bakit ayaw niyang sagutin? Bakit ayaw niyang malaman ang katotohanan? Kaya mag-ingat ka, ha? Huwag kang magsabi. Susumpa mo lang kanina. I promise I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Kasi kung hatiin mong katotohanan, kung minsan, sinungaling ang labas. That's why the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ngayon, tiyatawag, ang sabi ng mga testigo laban sa iyong dating empleyado mo, tiyatawag mo si Enrile na si Tanda. Sino pa bang matanda dito sa Senado kung di si Enrile? Sabi niya, 89 years old na siya. Pero natin sigurado, baka 99 siya. O baka 109 na siya. Dahil kung minsan nagdidimensya na yata, lalo na tungkol sa akin. Ngayon, di natural lang na gano'n din ang sagot mo siguro. No? Is Senator Estrada the sexy? Right against self-incrimination.
Hindi ko rin po alam, sir.
Ha?
Hindi ko po alam.
Anong hindi mo alam? Alam mo eh. What you want to say is, I invoke my right against self-incrimination. Right against self-incrimination. Ganon lang sagutin mo. Self-incriminating. Ganon na lang. Self-incriminating. Sino ka? Ikaw. Sino ka? Kayo na nagtatawag ako sinong abogado. Ikaw ano ka? Who are you?
I'm Attorney Howard Areza from the Public Attorney's Office, Your Honor.
So there are two of you. All right, go ahead and consult with your client. Oh, ano ba? Self-incrimination or I do not know?
Invoke my right po.
Okay. When you say that, wala na akong sinabi. Dahil yun ang batas natin eh. And is Senator Revilla the pogi?
I invoke my right.
Okay. Di, bilisan natin. Puro ka pala I invoke my right eh. May kilala ka ba personal sa mga senador na dinimanda na ng NBI through Justice Secretary sa Ombudsman? May kilala ka ba doon sa tatlo sa kanila? Yung nabanggit ko ngayon, si Enrile, si Estrada, at si Revilla.
I invoke my right.
Okay? Ayaw mo. Ngayon, may kilala ka doon sa mga iba pang senador na sabi ng Justice Secretary, ididemanda pa niya sa susunod siguro na linggo. Hindi pa ito tapos eh. First batch pa lang ito, maraming batch siguro ito. Kaya bandang huli, baka wala na kaming quorum, kaya mag-imbento kami ng aming rule kung anong panibagong quorum sa Senado. Tingnan natin kung abutin natin yon. Pero walang, how do you say in Tagalog? Walang safety dito. Kaya ayaw ko na lumabas sa bahay ko eh, baka duraan ako. Ngayon, kilala mo naman kung sinong 24 senador, hindi ba? 24 lang naman kami eh. Kilala mo naman kami. Kamukha ng pangkaraniwan na mamamayan. Meron ka bang kilalang personal? Hindi lang sa kilala mo ang mukha, ang pangalan, o alam mo na senador ito. Kilala mong personal, yung parang kaibigan mo na.
I invoke my right.
Alright? Sinong kausap mo tungkol sa kasong plunder na ito? Sinong kausap mo? Maliban natural sa pamilya mo, asawa mo, anak mo, natural lang yon. Pero maliban dyan sa kanila, sino pa ang nakausap mo tungkol dito sa kaso plunder?
I invoke my right po.
Sino lang kausap mo? Invoke my right? Tapos ng Halloween, wala nang mga multo. Pag ganyan kang magsagot, I invoke my right. Lahat na lang tinanong, I invoke my right. Ibig lang sabihin sa publiko, sa isip at sa utak ng publikong Pilipino, may tinatago ka. At kasusumpa mo lang, magsasabi ka ng buong totoo. Paano masabi na, magsasabi ako ng buong totoo, pagkatapos sabihin mong, wala akong gustong isagot sa iyo. Sana kaninang nagsumpa ka, sinabi mong,